Happy Tuesday, everybody. We are here at inspections for my client's house. I'm going to show you that in the background here. As you can see, she is getting a beautiful ranch-style house just outside of the borough. Great house, great price. The house did not come without its challenges, though, so let me tell you a little bit about that. There's no central air in the house, so cooling things down, especially in a summer like this where the days are about 97,000 degrees, cooling things down was an issue. Now, running central air would mean tearing up walls, tearing up floors. I'm going to go to the back and show you guys the back of the house here, so walk with me. Tearing things apart and installing the duct system. It can be very expensive. It can cost anywhere $5,000 to $10,000 depending on where you are in the country. If you're watching this in other areas, it's very expensive. So what I recommended to her was go with a ductless air system. They're called mini splits, and they're used in a lot of hotels around the Caribbean because they're very, very efficient. Now I'll show you the back of the house here. You can see nice big yard, almost a half an acre here. Now with a mini split, the pros and cons. A mini split is going to let you cool the room you're in, but it's not going to spread out to the rest of the house. That's a pro and a con. The main con to a mini split is you have to put them in different rooms to have a full and efficient cooling, especially if you have multiple bedrooms. Now, the pro, they're far cheaper than typical air conditioning units. They're far cheaper to install, and they're far cheaper over the life of the unit because they're about 30% more efficient than a central air system. Now, central air, the pro, every room in the house is going to maintain basically the same temperature. It's going to be very efficient, and it can improve air quality through filtration. The con, it's really expensive, it's very time consuming, and it can be a real pain in the neck. Now, if you have an older central air system, the other con you could have is if you have leaky ductwork, then your air quality is not going to be as good, the pressure is not going to be as good, and the cooling effect is not going to be as good. So think about what's going to work best for your situation. A ductless air system, which is pretty easy to install, and by the way, a ductless system typically goes up on a ceiling or up on a wall or into a drop ceiling. They're very small. It's about 3 foot wide by 8 to 10 inches high with about 8 to 10 inches of protrusion in the wall. So you can see it. But they're very quiet, they're very efficient, and they work well. And the reality is most of us spend our lives in 3 rooms, okay? The living room where the TV is, the kitchen where the food is, the bedroom where the bed is. So if that's how you are, if that's how you live, then why would you want to cool the entirety of the house and spend all that extra money when you really only need to cool the rooms that you're in? So think about what works best for you, and drop me a line down below if you have any more questions. Otherwise, you guys have a great afternoon. We're going to finish up doing the inspections. I'm going in the garage. I'll talk to you guys all later this afternoon. Have a good one.